This way, if you please.
Say, have you... I am referring, of course. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a cup.
Ahoy! Arisen! Over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you? You'll not witness such a...
Go on, have a look.
I'll have an early supper.
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch.
What business have you here?
A sharp point can work through any problem.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you?
Over here!
Eh? Need...
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What I can do for you? These wells have talent. What they lack is a...
Swapping stories is one of life's great...
Say, have you seen any statues about? Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Could you come over here? Yeah?
The roads grow perilous, and the prices of goods soar. Is there no end to our misfortunes?
Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
A new destination calls to you, I take it. No, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more.
But 'tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
Fancy a look at my wares?
What do you think you're doing here?
The roads grow perilous, and the prices of goods soar. Is there no end to our misfortunes?
Do come again.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I have a dozen matters to see today.
Go on, have a look.
All I need right here. Always another errand to see to.
Here already, are we?
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I know the way. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We're off to the tavern then. The Rock Mouse's burrow, was it? I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Dear me. falls in particular.
What should I do?
Well met, sir.
Over here!
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Follow me, Arisen. Here at last.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds...
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir. Always a pleasure.
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
I admire your dedication, Master. 'Tis no small feat to hone one's skills so fine.
There is always room for improvement, after all.
This tavern is open to travelers. Aye, even pawns.
so long as they've coined for their ale.
Fancy a look at my wares?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
This tavern is... Aye, even pawns. Amazing.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Wonder if there's any easy work.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Oh, well, well, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behavior. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity. No. Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
If I sleep on my woes, may have no
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
Beg pardon, sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Batali, would you? You're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I oughtn't ask it of anyone but a fellow Vermundian. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernesto. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction appears to have been blocked off. 'Twould seem another route lies to the south, only 'tis plagued by monsters, and I dare not brave it myself. But you seem the capable sort. A soldier, I dare say. I'm sure such beasts would pose little trouble for one of your skill. Pray aid me in this matter, sir. I should not ask such an ordeal of you if I was not sorely desperate.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
This seems useful. 'Twould be a shame not to employ it to our advantage.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it. Done. You're welcome.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our...
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't... you dare try to take any... thing without paying for it.
Many thanks.
Right. Just follow me.
Look.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't... you dare try to...
Always a pleasure.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Say, are you satisfied with your current appearance? Because you wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so? Well, lucky you.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
All the best tales come from travelers at the inn.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome, and as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellence. Service at a fair... price. Do come again.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Interested in my wares?
I dread to think I've wasted a second of my day.
Gathering materials makes for dull work in...
Welcome! Always a pleasure.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Well met.
Got to crack a few skulls.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I might stay a while.
Well met. Today.
Why? Peruse at your leisure.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I hope to see you again.
Go on, have a look.
Who might you be?
A sharp wit can work through any problem.
I'm not sure what to do.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I'm not sure what to do.
you're worrying, you aren't living, I say.
Whatever's to be done. My offer still stands. Would you like to purchase a dwelling of your own here in Batal? A wise decision, sir. Do be... Here you are, dear.
You shan't hear me complain about... You're not...
A good sleep does wonders. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Another day of work awaits.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon. never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
This way, if you please. It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, go hardy! Keep out of reach of their talons!
I'll save you.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which... By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Risen. The power to command pawns. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. So close a call offers no solace in victory.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
You safeguard the Arisen, and I'll handle the remainder. Watch out! A foe is coming for you, Arisen!
The paths to victory are near. That strategy never would have hurt you.
Surely not! There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Right, just follow me. Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Rarely have I felt so empty.
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels. Since times, remember, draconic. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir. I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The dragon is the embodiment of Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, the cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the such is the world's will. I dare say the Godsway. However, it appeared his intent was to alter. Ye need not seek the dragon. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it, after all. Now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic, a mockery of one perhaps, but not the dragon true, the substance of which ye speak, is worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, they retain a measure of draconic power. And when used correctly, then go. Since times of eld, remember, Draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?